My name is Terrence Green. I'm going to show you a quick way to keep your feet moving and work on agility drills. This is like a little warm-up we do before practice and stuff. So first I'm going to show you 1 foot. Just 1 in each box. Then after that we usually go back, but next I'm just going to go back and I'm going to show you 2 in each box. One, two, 1, 2. After this, it gets a little bit more complicated. It's 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Then after we do that, again we go back, but then now we're gonna do it backwards. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. With the agility, that's one thing I learned. Anything you're able to do forward, you should also be able to do it backwards. After we do that, now it gets a little easier. It's like a side, like jab, 1 foot in each box, bang. But you keep both feet chopping the entire time. So 1, 1, 1. So let's go through it. So 1. See that I messed up there? So anytime you do mess up, just repeat. And that's how you know that you need to go slower. Because it's more or less about the technique, and you keep moving your feet. And then with controlled motion, rather than just going fast. So straighten the lever back up. So I have to repeat it. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But another thing with this, you should keep your head up the entire time. You should never be looking down at your feet. That's why pace is really big. Like say if you're a beginner, you might literally just want to walk through it. But after this, we're gonna be on the side, 1 foot in each box. And then also for the last one though, you don't want to be uneven, so since we did it with our right foot, you also want to do the same thing with the left. But let's go to the side. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then we would flip, do the same thing, but now we go opposite side, so 1, 1, 1. But next we're doing the same thing, but instead of 1, it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A little tight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to show you from this box. It's 1 foot in, 2 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot out, 1 in, 1 in, 1 out, 1 out. 1 in, 1 in, 1 out, 1 out. 1 in, 1 in, 1 out, 1 out. For this one, I'm going to go slow just so you can see how it's done. So 1 in, 1 in, 1 out, 1 out. 1 out, 1 out, 1 in, 1 in, 1 out, 1 out. As you start to get the hang of it, you can start speeding up. Next, we would do karaoke, which most people know what a karaoke is, but on a ladder, it's literally just you put one foot in the box, then you cross, and the back foot would land in the next box. Like this one took me a while to get down just because like I was confused to where to put my feet. But to be honest, I think it's kind of easier than like some of the rest of them. But I'll show you. So karaoke, it's one in, one out, one in, one out, in, one out, in, one out. Then you would repeat it the opposite way. One in, one out, one in, one out. This way you kind of can keep your feet choppy, but it also works on like your hips, like turning and flexibility. So sports like say like lacrosse, a DB in football, you can just move your hips quickly where you have to open up to. Next, this was kind of fun. It's kind of like hopscotch. It's like you jump in, two in, out, two in, two out, two in, two out. Okay. So hops. That honestly might be my favorite one. But now we're going back to the side. So first gonna be, this would be my lead foot if I was going that way. So one in, one out, one out. One in, one out, one out. One in, one out, one out. Now this one isn't the hardest, but like, cause each of these I personally usually do 4 times at each, and one counts as going up and down. So it'll be like a total of 8 for each exercise that I just showed. But let's go through this side. This side. So one in, one out, one out. One in, one out. One in, one out, 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 one out. In, one out, one out. A little tired. Then after that, this is the easiest one by far. It's literally just like scissors, kind of. Like you say, hop 1 foot in, then next like that, and you keep going down just like that. Just crossing your feet back and forth, basically. You can move this up the way a little. Basically just like this. Simple. I can get into like the little 1 foot stuff. So literally just 1 foot each box, just like hop. And then like I said, anything, you should be able to do it both legs though, because you don't want it uneven, even though I'm not going to show you both legs right now. But after that one, we go one to like the side, in and out. I'll show you this side. So in, out, 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 in, out. Whew. So after we do in, out, like I said, it goes that way. But remember, everything forward you do, you should be able to do backwards. So it'd be one. But that's it for my ladder workout. I'm gonna show you one more time all the exercises, but going a little bit faster. So 1 foot. Two. This side one right here is called the icky shuffle, because I don't think I mentioned that earlier, when you go one in, one out, one in, one out. So it'll be icky. Remember to keep your eyes up the entire time. Reverse Icky. Yep. Whew. Then after we Icky, it's the shuffle chop. Restart because I messed up. So. Whew. Now opposite side. So something I'm doing right now, I gotta do with my left leg. It's good to try to keep your hands moving too, because you're always gonna be pumping. Or say like sports specific with lacrosse, a lot of times they tell you to keep your stick in front of you so you can do it, like apply it to real game situations, because it's really important to always keep your feet moving. So after one, we can go to the side, 1 foot in each box. So, just like that, and then we flip to the other side. Also remember, everything you're doing here, you're also supposed to be going the opposite way to afterwards for. I'm just not showing that part right now. So after we go to the side, now I can get into like some of the harder stuff. So one in, one out, one out, one in, one out, one out. Whew. Whew. And after that, my favorite one's kind of like hopscotch to me. In, out, in, out. And then now we can karaoke. Let me go to the other end. So right for karaoke, one in front, one cross, one back, one front, one back, one in front, one back. Ready? One in front, one back, one in front, one back. Ooh, okay. After karaoke, we can get into it. Some more of the side stuff. So ready? One in, one back. One in, one back. And I flip and do it on this side. Sorry, I have a lot of space right here. One in, one back. Whew. Now we can go into scissors, where you just go across like that. Messed up the ladder. There we go. So let's go into scissors. Whew. And I flip to the other side. So I don't think I'm having the space to do it on the other side. We're just gonna keep it on the one side right now. Then after we do scissors, we go into the 1 foot stuff. One. So, okay. We'll flip to the other one. A lot of the 1 foot stuff is more about just like getting stability and balance. And I would go side 1 foot, So in and out. So. Oh, I messed up, so I gotta restart. Gotta start that up there too. Okay. One. Remember, once you mess up, it's okay to go slower. Just know the pace that you're comfortable with. So now I'll be left 1 foot. Now I gotta do everything backwards. So now the other leg. Now backwards, in and out. For this one, I'm gonna have to skip the left leg again just because of space. But yeah, that's pretty much my warm up for footwork. So anytime, like before practice and stuff, that's usually what I do. Not including like all the footwork that we do in, but everything you've actually seen. You go down, and you go back, that counts as 1. You repeat that 4 times, and then you move on to the next exercise. So for example, it'd be the 1 foot. So then you go back with the 1 foot, that counts for 1 for the 1 foot, and you do that till you get to 4. Then when you get to 2, you do the same thing, and then go back until 1, then you do that till you get to 4. So you'll definitely build up a sweat beforehand, because even just doing this right now, pretty sweaty right now. But that's pretty much it for the ladder drill. So just signing out.